Hi guys, and here is a very quick tutorial on how to resize your photos for the web using Adobe Lightroom, which I know a lot of people use instead of Photoshop. Right, it's very straightforward, this one. We're going to open up Lightroom and we're going to import some photos, or a photo, or whatever you want to do. Import. Right, so it just so happens that it knows where I want to go because this is the second video I'm making of this because, quite frankly, I've made a mess of the first one. So go to full-size images, and there's 5 photos there, and I want to select one of them. So I can uncheck all the others if I want, or I can go there and uncheck everything and just click on the one I want. So there we go. I've selected a photo that I want to resize. These are all full resolution photos. I'm going to click Import down the bottom here. And there we go, it's imported the file. Now, we've done all our work to it, so I'm not going to go into develop or anything like that. So, we'll click on the file to select it. We'll right click and go to Export, and then Export again. Right, this is going to give you a fair bit of control over what you want to do. So if we look at this now, export location, it's going to export it to the same folder as the original photo. Got some choices here. I can choose a folder later, or I can set a specific folder. I'm going to choose the same folder as original photo. I'll tell you why. I'm now going to put it into a subfolder inside the folder where it came from. I can uncheck it if I want to, or I can check it. I've checked it, and I'm going to rename it, well there you go, Welshot Reduced Resolution. So that works fine for me. Existing files, ask what to do. It's not a problem because there's no existing files in that. It's creating a new folder for it. File naming, again, there's no need to do anything about that because it's going to stick it in a new folder, so it's not going to have any conflicts with any other file names that are very similar or the same, I should say. Video, we don't have video. File settings. Right then, JPEG. JPEG's a good one for the web. Color space, sRGB, that's the one we want. And here, by doing this, we can limit file sizes. It'll save it as close as it can to that file size without going over. Or if we uncheck it, we can reduce the quality or increase the quality. Now, using this function here, limit file size to whatever file size you want. We can put 2000K if we want, which is 2 megabytes. We can put in 100K if we wanted. So I'm going to leave it at 512. You can set it to wherever you want, whatever you think is going to give you the best quality image for what your needs are. Image sizing. Now, obviously, the image is over 7,000 pixels in my instance anyway. Yours is going to be different depending on your camera. I want to resize to fit. Now, we've got a choice here, width and height, dimensions, long edge, short edge. I'm going to set the long edge to 1200 pixels. You can change that as well. So I'm going to set it to 1200 pixels. So this photo now, instead of being 7,000 and odd, it's now going to be 1200. Resolution, how many pixels per inch we've got. This is purely for a printer. I can leave that alone, makes no difference. Because this is just going on the web. Output sharpening. Now I can apply a bit of sharpening to the photo if I wanted to, because you do lose a bit of detail when you reduce a photo down in size. So I could click on that and screen, matte paper, gloss paper, so it's for screen, we're sharpening for the screen. Amount, standard, low, high, so you can set it to wherever you want. I'm not going to sharpen because I have a preferred way of sharpening which I've covered in another video, so you're welcome to go and have a look at that if you want. Metadata, all metadata, copyright only, copyright and contact info, all except camera and camera raw info, or all metadata. A lot of people like to hide their camera details because they don't want people to know what they're shooting at, but quite frankly it makes not much difference. So I could remove location info. That is if you've got if your camera's got GPS capabilities and you can tag where it is. And watermarking, I'm not going to apply a watermark to it. We'll cover watermarking at some other point. We can use that function, or we can actually put in our own watermarks. Post-processing. After export, we've got all these options. I want it to do nothing. It's up to you what you want it to do. Have a look. So I'm going to export. Now up here in this bar, this is the progress bar. There you go, task completed. So it's finished. So reduce that screen there, and I'm going to go into full size images, because I know that I have created this folder, and in this folder I'll just right click, view extra large icons. There is my reduced resolution file. So I'll right click on it, go to properties, and there we go. 304K now, instead of being whatever it was, 11 meg. Details, and it's now 1200 pixels on the long edge. And that is how you reduce your photos for uploading to the web by using Lightroom.